Basic human values, etiquettes, morals, discipline, honesty are integral part of human life. No matter how far one has gone away from the right path, there is always hope for transformation. An English chapter from class 10, NCRT, The Thief's Story, taken from the book Footprints Without Feet, is a story that highlights the importance of honesty and how it can change a person's life. The story focuses on basic human values and relationships. The writer of the story is Ruskin Bond. He was born on 19th May 1934. He has written more than 500 short stories, essays, and novels. He was awarded the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992, Padma Shri in 1999, and Padma Bhushan in 2014. He lives with his adopted family in Mussoorie. So this was about the author. Now let's move on to the chapter. Before that, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, make sure to subscribe it. Okay. So the name of the chapter is The Thief's Story. A young boy makes friends with Anil. Anil trusts him completely and employs him. Does the boy betrays his trust? Okay, so in this chapter we are going to see two characters. Okay, two characters. One 15-year-old boy and the second one is 25-year-old young man whose name is Anil. Okay, this 25-year-old young man, his name is Anil. So let's see what is the chapter. I was still a thief when I met Anil. So here, see, in this chapter, wherever you see I, here I is a 15-year-old thief. He is talking about himself. Actually, he is sharing his experience. Okay. So wherever I comes, I refers to 15-year-old boy. He was a thief actually. I was still a thief when I met Anil, and though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. So what this 15-year-old boy is saying, that when I met Anil, I was only 15-year-old and I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. It means that he was he was a professional thief. He was an experienced thief. He was a professional thief, and whenever he decided to steal anything, he was successful in that. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow, and he looked easygoing, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. Now, what this 15-year-old boy is saying, that when I met Anil, he was watching a wrestling match. See, wrestling is a sport in which two people they fight and they throw each other to the ground. So it is a type of sport. In Hindi, we call it as kushti. Okay, so Anil was watching wrestling match when this 15-year-old boy approached him, met him, and he is saying that he was 25 years old. Who? Anil. Anil was 25 years old, a tall and slim fellow, lean fellow, slim fellow, and he looked easygoing. Easygoing means not very strict. Okay, easygoing means not very strict. He was kind, simple enough for my purpose. Now, what is the purpose of this 15-year-old boy? Because he is a thief, so it was easy for him to steal the money of Anil. So he was thinking like that. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. Now, this 15-year-old thief is thinking that because Anil is very easygoing, he is kind, he is innocent, he is simple man, so I can easily gain his confidence. Okay, then you look a bit of wrestler yourself, I said. A little flattery helps in making friends. Now, what this thief is very smart. He is actually praising Anil. Flattery means praising. False praise actually. False praising. He is boasting Anil that even you look like a wrestler. He is saying to Anil that you look like a wrestler. So do you, he replied, which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. So immediately Anil replied that even you look like a wrestler. So that reply of Anil put the 15-year-old boy into a type of actually he was surprised to listen or to get that answer from Anil, because he was very small, and he was not looking like a wrestler. Then to Anil said him that even you look like a wrestler. Well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. He said, yeah, even I do wrestling a little bit. What's your name? Who is asking this question? Anil. Anil is asking that 15-year-old boy that what's your name? Hari Singh. I lied. So for that, that 15-year-old thief, he said Hari Singh. And Hari Singh is not the real name of that 15-year-old boy. He lied. I took a new name every month that kept me ahead of police and my former employees. Why did he give a wrong name, a fake name? Because he was a thief, and every month he had to change his name, because wherever he was working, he used to work for some time and then he used to steal the money and run from there. So, not to get caught by the police and the employers, he used to change his name every month. So, this time he chose Hari Singh as his name. Okay. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well oiled wrestlers who were grunting, lifting, and throwing each other about. I didn't have much to say. So, after asking the name, Anil started to talk about the wrestlers because he was watching the match. So, about that, he started to talk that wrestlers are well oiled, they are making noise, they are lifting, how they are throwing each other. About that, he started to talk. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. After saying that, Anil walked away. I followed casually. Now, this 15-year-old Hari Singh, he started to follow Anil. Hello again, he said. I gave him most appealing smile. So now the boy, he gave appealing smile to Anil. I want to work for you. What he's saying to Anil that I want to work for you, but I can't pay you. What Anil is saying, you want to work for me, but I don't have money to pay you. How can I keep you? I thought that over for a minute, perhaps I had misjudged my man. So now this Hari Singh is thinking, this man is not perfect for me. He don't have money. He doesn't have money to pay me. He's thinking for a while. Then afterwards he asked that can you feed me? So for that Anil replied that if you can cook for me, I can feed you. Okay, I can cook. I lied again. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. He lied again. Hari Singh lied again that yes, I can cook. He took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. Now Anil, he took this Hari Singh to his home, and where his home was, over the Jamna sweet shop, and he told Hari Singh go and sleep on balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. Because Hari Singh said that I know to cook, Anil told him to go and cook some food. But when this boy cooked food, it was not tasty, it was not good. Anil did not like it, so he gave all the food to the stray dog and he told him, go from here, don't stand in front of me. But I just hung around smiling in my most appealing way and he couldn't help laughing. Even though Anil said him that go from here, don't stand in front of me, that boy did not move. He was standing there itself and he was giving a smile. So seeing his smile, even Anil started laughing. Later he patted me on the head and said, never mind, he'd teach me to cook. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. So after laughing, Anil said that okay, it's okay if you don't know to cook, it's okay. I will teach you how to cook and I will also teach you how to write your name and how to add numbers, and I will also teach you to write whole sentences. And for that, Hari Singh was grateful to him. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So now the 15-year-old boy, he was very happy because Anil supported him. He said that I will teach you everything, how to read and write. So this boy, he became happy, he was grateful to Anil, and he started thinking that once I am educated, I can do anything and everything, because education is the power. Education has see, if you take education, if you gain education, you can do anything and everything. It's a powerful weapon. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about a rupee a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. So now the 15-year-old, you can see in the picture here, this 15-year-old boy, he is very happy to be with Anil. This boy is Anil. Okay, he is very happy to be with Anil. Early in the morning, he used to make tea for Anil, and he used to go and buy daily groceries. Okay, groceries he used to buy, and out of that, he used to make 1 rupee profit per day. This 15-year-old boy, he used to make 1 rupee profit per day, and he did not give that remaining money, the remaining change, to the Anil. Anil knew that this boy is taking 1 rupee daily, but even he did not mind. Okay, because he was of good nature. Anil made money by fits and starts. Fits and starts means irregular. His income was irregular. Irregular income. Anil did not do any job, so he was not getting any fixed salary. He was earning irregular income. Sometimes he used to have money, sometimes he doesn't used to have. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. He kept worrying about his next check, but as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. So, what Anil was doing, actually, he was a writer. He used to write for magazines, and that was a strange way to make a living. Okay. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. At night I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. So one evening Anil, he bought a small bundle of notes, and he said that he sold a book to a publisher, for that he got that money. At night what he did, he kept that money under the mattress where he used to sit. Under the mattress he kept the money, he tucked in. I had been working for Anil for almost a month, and apart from cheating on the shopping, had not done anything in my line of work. I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I pleased. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. So now, what the boy is thinking, the thief, he is thinking that. Um, I had been working for Anil for almost a month. Okay, so since 1 month he was with Anil. From past 1 month he was with Anil. He was working for him. He used to make tea and food, everything. And what he used to get, he used to get 1 rupee profit per day. And now he's thinking that my profession is to steal, but I have stopped doing that. I have no money with me. Now I have every opportunity to do so, because Anil is having money, he is keeping under the mattress. Now I can steal that money. And I also have an extra key. Anil has given me an extra key so that whenever I wish I can come and go. And he is the most trusting person. Who is trusting person? Anil is the most trusting person. You can trust Anil. This boy realized that Anil is a trusting person. He easily trusts a strange person also, because this Hari Singh, he was a stranger, but Anil trusted him. Yes, so he is telling that, and that is why it is, and that is why it was so difficult to rob him, because he is a trusting person. So it is difficult to rob him. It's easy to rob a greedy man, but he, because he can afford to be robbed, but it's difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he's been robbed, and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. Now what this boy is thinking, He's saying actually that it is very easy to rob a greedy man. Greedy man means the one who has lot of money with him and he is not willing to spend that money. Okay, greedy man. Who is a greedy man? A person who has lot of money with him, but he is not willing to give to others. He is not willing to spend. So he's saying that it is very easy to rob a greedy man, but it is difficult to rob a careless man like Anil. How was Anil? Even though his belongings and his money was lost, he didn't care actually. He did not bother that my things are taken away by someone. So that type of nature actually did not this 15-year-old boy, he did not like that nature of Anil because he lost the pleasure of stealing. Well, it's time I did some real work. I told myself I'm out of practice. And if I don't take the money, he'll only waste it on his friend. After all, he doesn't even pay me. So now this boy, he started thinking all negative. Evil started to enter his mind. Now he wanted to steal the money of Anil. Okay? His inner theft, his inner thief, it came out. He wanted to steal the money. So now let's see what he does. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor considering the situation. Now he started thinking, he started planning. If I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. Okay, so how he will run from the home? He's thinking that if I take the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. He was thinking to run to Lucknow. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. So now he came out of his blanket and slowly, without making any noise, he moved towards Anil. He was sleeping peacefully. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. It means that he did not have any stress, he did not have any tension, and he was sleeping peacefully. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scars. Scars means lines, marks. Okay. So what this boy is comparing, he's comparing Anil's face with his face. He's saying that his face is so clear and my face, I have more marks on my face. My hand slid under the mattress, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. So now he got the money. Anil sighed in his sleep. Sighed means took deep breath. Okay, he took a deep breath in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. I was startled. Startled means afraid or scared, you can say. I was startled and quickly crawled out the room. Okay, so now he took the money and he went out of the room. When I was on the road, I began to run. I had the notes at my waist, held there by the string of my pajamas. I slowed down to a walk and counted the notes, 600 rupees in 50s. So now he ran out of the house and after taking some steps, he started to count the money. So how much it was? Of 600 rupees in 50s. So maybe 12 notes of 50. Okay, 12 notes of 50 it was. I could live like an oil rich Arab for a week or two. Now it was a huge money for this young boy, young thief. He thought that for a week or two, for 15 days, I can nicely live like a rich Arab. You can see in the picture how he's stealing. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life, but dashed straight to the platform. Because he was a thief, so he did not follow any rule. Whatever he wished, he used to do, and he straight away went to the platform without taking the ticket. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriages, but I hesitated for some reason. So now, when he reached the platform, he saw that the train has just started to move. He was actually able to jump into the train, but he did not do that. He was just standing on the platform and he was seeing how the train is moving. He did not catch the train. Why? Because something stopped him from inside. For some reason, he stood over there. I can't explain, and I lost the chance to get away. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on a deserted platform. So now the train had gone, and he was standing alone on the platform. Deserted platform, matlab, no one was there on the platform. He was all alone standing on platform, and the train had gone. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. So now he had no idea what to do, where to spend his night, where to go. He did not have any friends because he believed that friends, they usually create problem. They don't help, but they create problem. So that is why he did not have any friends. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. And he did not want to go to any hotel to stay at night. Okay, so the only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. He knew only one person, only one man, and he was Anil, whom he robbed. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. So now he left the station and he was walking slowly through the bazaar, through the market. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. So now he is saying that in my short career, in my 15 years of age, and whatever stealing I did, I actually read the face of men's, that how they used to react when their things are lost. The greedy man showed fear. So the greedy man, he showed fear. The rich man, he showed anger that my belongings are lost. Poor man showed acceptance. So poor man, he accepted that it's okay if my things are lost. Again, I can earn it. Okay. But I knew that Anil's face when he discovered the theft would show only a touch of sadness, not for the loss of money but for the loss of trust. So he was actually thinking that if a greedy man loses his money, he shows fear, and if a rich man, he loses his money, he shows anger, and poor man, if his money is lost, he shows acceptance. But he's imagining about Anil's face, that how Anil would react. So he's thinking that Anil will not be angry, he will not be in fear, but he will feel very sad, not for the money he has lost, but for the trust that's broken. He trusted this Hari Singh very much, and this boy, he betrayed him, he cheated him. So for that he will feel little sad. I found myself in the Maidan. Maidan means ground. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. Chilly means cold. It was early November and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. Drizzle means light rain, slow rain. Okay? Added to my discomfort. Now he was going through the Maidan and he sat on a bench. It was early November, so winter season it was. Chilly winds were blowing, light drizzle. It started to rain, and that added discomfort. Discomfort. Why discomfort? Because before only he was not feeling good from inside. He was feeling guilt that I did something wrong. I am cheating Anil. I should not do this. And on the top of that, it started raining. So he was feeling discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and the cold wind blew the rain across my face. So now it started raining heavily. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of clock tower. So again he went back to the market. Again he went back to the market and he sat down in the shelter of a clock tower. There was a clock tower, so under that he sat to get shelter. The clock showed midnight. So it was night, midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. Now he started to search for the notes that he was uh, keeping in his pajama. They were wet. Damp means wet from the rain. Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, but now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. So now, sitting under the clock tower, he is thinking that in morning Anil would have given me 2 3 rupees to go to the cinema, to go and watch movies, but now I have all the money with me. But even though I'm having all the money, I'm losing something. He actually is realizing here that now from now onwards I cannot cook food for Anil. I cannot go and buy groceries for Anil. Anil cannot teach me how to read and write. So now everything is gone. All the good things that I was doing till now, I will not get to see all those things. Okay, he's recalling. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. So now he's feeling guilt, and he's saying that I forgot all the good things that Anil was doing with me. I was so happy with him. From past 1 month, I was with him. He used to feed me. He used to take care of me. He used to teach me how to read and write. So everything was going good. But looking at the money, that 600 rupees, um, I took a wrong decision. Okay, he realized his mistake, and he is telling to himself that if I learn how to read and write, I can earn more money. Okay, stealing is not a good job. Stealing is not a good job, and it is also difficult to be a big man. Big man means a clever man, a respected man. It is very difficult to be a respected man, and to be a respected man, I have to learn how to read and write and earn in a legal way, not by stealing, but by uh, earning in a good way. And then he decided that I should go back to Anil and learn how to read and write. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. Undetected means unrecognized. Unrecognized. So now he is thinking that actually he is nervous now to go back to Anil's home and to return that money. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. In clouded moonlight, Anil was still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed, and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute, then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. So finally he went back to Anil's home, and he opened the door. He saw Anil sleeping peacefully. So he kept the money from where he took. He again kept that money to that place. I awoke late next morning to find that Anil had already made the tea. So next morning he woke up late because whole night he was roaming here and there doing all stupid works. So now next day it took time for him to get up, and Anil had already made tea. He stretched out his hand towards me. Who stretched? Anil. Anil stretched out his hands towards this 15-year-old boy. There was a 50-rupee note between his fingers. My heart sank. So looking at that 50 rupees note, this boy, he was actually shocked to see that 50-rupee notes in Anil's finger. He thought that my mistake or uh, my stealing has been discovered. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. But what Anil said that I made some money yesterday, that is why I'm giving you this money. From now onwards, you will get your regular payment. My spirits rose. Now this boy, he was energetic. Okay, he was energetic because he heard the good words from Anil. So now he was energetic. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. So when he took that 50 rupee note, he saw that the note is still wet. Today we'll start writing sentences. So Anil is saying that from today we are going to learn how to write sentences. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without any effort. Okay, so this time the boy, when he gave a smile, it came from inside. Okay, that means he did not pretend to smile, but it was genuine and it came from inside because he was changed. Now he was no more a thief. Okay, he was transformed. See, Anil knew that this boy, he made mistake. He stole my money. He went somewhere. Then again he came back and kept the money under the mattress. He knew everything. But Anil, he did not utter a word. Neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. Okay, he could have scolded scolded Hari Singh. He could have shouted at him, but he did not do any such thing. Okay, uh, so this made Hari Singh happy, and that is why he smiled from inside. Okay, so here the chapter ends. What we learn from this chapter? What we learn from this chapter? That even though you are doing wrong thing throughout your life, you did wrong, but if you are with good people, if you are with honest people, sincere people, loyal people, then their goodness will change your mind. Okay, their goodness has the power to change your negativity into positivity. So he was a thief, Hari Singh was a thief, but because he spent some time with Anil, he saw that Anil is very innocent, he is very kind, he is a good man. So his goodness changed Hari Singh's mind, and now he is no more a thief, and he also became an innocent man. Okay, so here the chapter ends. I hope you understood the chapter. If you liked it, hit the like button, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.